All right, well, definitely, guys. Welcome to the 6 p.m. daily Boss Up or Be Broke call, mindset call. I'm glad everybody was able to get on today. It looks like we still have people getting on. It's going to be another jam-packed call. And the reason behind this call is I know even when I was in corporate America, I would get off work around this time, and this would really be the only time. And the rest of the evening, it would be the only time I would have to actually put into my business. And I know some days might have been rough on the job, mentally or physically, and I really didn't feel like, still putting the effort into my business. But I decided to put this call together to just, give you the extra push to really, see that, we put all this effort into building somebody else's dream, get off work. Definitely, it's time for us to go for ourselves and really put in the effort to build our dreams. Now, a little bit about myself. Prior to this industry, I came from the entertainment industry, and I had a lot of success. Got to travel a lot of places, meet a lot of people. But one thing I didn't have, I was still broke on time. And what made me realize that was in 2010, actually the month of October, right after my birthday, my father got hospitalized for a month. And he ended up passing away. And it actually shifted everything I had going on in my life. And it made me leave the entertainment industry. Once I left the entertainment industry, I came back home and hopped into corporate America, and I was driving for FedEx. Made some serious money doing that, and it was cool some days. One thing I will say, I enjoyed being able to meet new people every day, but it was wearing and tearing my body. And the reason I left the entertainment business is because I didn't have my time on my side like I wanted to spend time with my family. And even when I was working for FedEx, even though I wasn't on the road all the time, I still didn't have time for my family. I was working 40-plus hours a week, 60, 70-plus hours during the holiday season, and I really still wasn't getting ahead. My best friend showed me this industry for a whole year, and I tooted my nose up to it. I thought I was above network marketing, and I didn't want to hear anything he said until I saw him match his income within 6 months of being in this industry. And a light bulb went off in my head because I knew somebody wouldn't leave an income to do something that doesn't work. And that's what sold me on this industry. I got involved. And, man, just to bring you up to date, I got involved back in 2013. Had some great success in the prior deal. But since we started on this other program this past top of the year, I was actually able to walk off my job as a full-time FedEx driver in only 59 days. And it's been a blessing. But the topic of this call, we do this call every day, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m., just a little short 15, 20-minute call. But today, what was on my soul to talk about was really, visioning your future. And I want to do a call about vision. A lot of people ask, what is vision? Why is it so important? So that's what I want to hit on today. Vision is a mental picture of the future. It's an idea of what the future can hold, but it has not happened. And that's big. You have to vision what you want, and you have to put the action behind it for it to happen. Vision is a thing, and it's so important because vision guides us. It creates a desire inside of us to grow and improve. Vision is what embodies our hopes and ideas, and it gives us a sense of purpose. Vision brings us flashes and glimpses of what's possible if we put the work in. When I first got in this industry, me, myself, personally, I visioned myself being able to walk off my job before the age of 30. And I was able to do it right here at the age of 29. I visioned myself being able to tell my mom, you don't have to work no more. I got you. You good. I was able to do that, a little over a year ago. I vision those things. And for right now, the vision that I have for our organization as the foundation, I vision us creating 100 six-figure earners before the end of 2015. You know, putting people in a position to be able to walk off their full-time jobs and do more for their family, being able to have more fun, more time freedom, and more family time, you know. And it's important. You have to form your own vision. You know, vision is when architects dream about new buildings and designs, or when, you know, business people dream of growing their businesses. That's the importance of vision. And I know a lot of people, they say, you know, I want to be a leader. One day I'm going to be a leader, or I am a leader. So I'm going to break down why, you know, vision is so important in leadership. You know, the first reason vision is so important in leadership is because vision shows us where we're headed. As a leader, you have to look forward and see where you and your team are headed. You know, this is important. It's very important to plan for increase in production and team growth. You know, vision helps a leader prepare for the future. So if you know your team is going to expand 10, 20, 50, 100 people this month, you know what you have to do as far as training your team, helping them get to the next level, different events, you know. Vision provides motivation and inspires us to keep going. You know, when I look at my vision board every morning, you know, it inspires me again to get up and hit the ground running about this business and really accomplishing my goals. You know, if you don't have a vision board by now, you definitely need to create a vision board. And for those who don't know what a vision board is, it's basically just get your poster board and either print off some pictures on the internet or either cut you some pictures. What I did, I cut my pictures out of magazines. And I went on my computer and I typed stuff up, like Calvin LUNSFORD will be a multimillionaire. My family will be generational multimillionaires, stuff like that, and put it on the board. You know, even to my car, I have a note in my car. I have a note, you know, in the mirror. So when I get up and wipe my face in the morning, I have a note on the refrigerator in my home, just so I can keep seeing my vision over and over, keep seeing my goals and my dreams over and over. That's very important. My screensaver on my phone is of a house that I plan on buying down in Miami. You know, every time I look at my phone, I vision it. You have to have vision. The Bible says it itself, you know, a soul without vision will perish. So you have to have vision. And for everybody who's a leader, everybody who's looking to become a leader, you have to be the one who set the vision and run towards the vision for your team. You know, leaders need to keep the end result in mind. A leader's vision needs to be strong enough to carry them through the end. Otherwise, they will stop short of their goals. And I've seen it happen over and over again. You know, another reason why vision is important in leadership is because vision helps to keep us moving forward and move through the obstacles. If a leader has a strong vision, little setbacks like people not picking up the phone, people not showing up to events, people not getting started on certain days, you know, your best friends or your family members telling you no to this business, it'll keep you going. When my best friends, when I first got in this industry, my best friends, my family laughed at me and everything. But you know what, my vision was so strong of me being able to retire my mom, I did not let that stop me. My vision for walking off my job, I did not like my job so much. My vision for me walking off my job was stronger than people laughing at me, telling me, oh, you're crazy. And you have to think about it. When we're kids, we get laughed at all the time. But is your vision or is your why strong enough to keep you pushing? You know, when we do meetings now, when we first got into this program, it's funny. Me and my mentor, Mr. Bass, did a meeting. We was just getting started. We only had about 15 people in our organization, and we did a meeting with some of our friends from the entertainment industry. And I will never forget this evening because when we did this meeting, they laughed in our face. They walked out the room. They didn't think we could hear them. They walked out the room laughing, making jokes. Oh, they're not going to do this. They're not going to do this. Those things don't work. But our vision was so strong enough, we kept pushing. And since we kept pushing it allowed me to walk off my full-time job. And it allowed us to have so much success in this program. So your vision has to be strong enough to keep you moving through the obstacles, you know, and to keep you persevering, you know. The next reason why vision is so important, because vision provides focus. You know, with all of life's distractions and people dying to get our attention nowadays, you know, it can be hard to really feel a sense of accomplishment. But as a leader, acting on your own vision will provide you with the focus needed to accomplish your goals. You know, when you really have that vision, you're not gonna let nothing distract you. You know, man, my prior deal, even this deal, you know, dealing with health problems, family problems, you know, dealing with people being in the hospital, people passing. I had a homeboy who I knew through the music industry pass, you know, this week. Man, just different little things happening. But my vision is so strong for not only me, but my team, the people who believe in me to run with me, to run this race with me to financial freedom. You know, my vision is so strong, we have to keep going. You have to. And the most important part of having a vision as a leader, the most important part is vision gives us meaning and purpose to what we do. As a leader, it will help you to see the end result of your effort. It will give you your why and reason why you're doing everything you do. A lot of people, you know, they have a why, but they don't have a vision, and you can't have a strong why without a vision, because your why is what hurts you. Your why is what makes you cry. Your why is the reason why you do this business. But if you can't vision you correcting whatever that problem is that is your why, you have to start visioning it. You have to start visioning it. You know, you have to vision yourself being able to be financial free. You have to vision yourself being able to pay off those student loans. You have to vision yourself being able to pay off your mom's house, or being able to go eat lunch with your kids at school, being able to provide more for your kids. You have to vision that. You have to vision it, and it will come to fruition, because if you vision it, it'll build that desire inside, and you'll be able to run hard to see your goals. And trust me, your goals, like one of my good friends always tell me, it's all about turning your dreams into memories, meaning when you turn a dream into a memory, it's something that's been done. So, I mean, you always have to turn your dreams into something that's been done, accomplishing those goals. And when you set that vision, when you have a strong vision, trust me, people will follow you, and you will do everything it takes, because that desire inside will burn so much that you won't be able to sleep at night, because your vision is so strong. And that's what I wanted to hit on today for a call. Like I said, it's going to be a short call. You know, you have to vision your future. Vision it. You know, if you don't have a vision right now, man, sit down at night before you start working your business and align your why, the reason why you're doing this business, align it with your vision. And I guarantee you, when times get rough, when people don't pick up the phone, when people who say they're going to sign up don't sign up, when business partners quit on you, your vision will keep you going. Trust me. I've been in this industry. I've traveled to markets. Like the last deal I was in, I went to Virginia State University. I'll never forget it. For a young lady that was in my business, and she had a room full of 100 kids that was going to sign up. The next week after they got their refund checks. The next day we left from doing her event, she quit the business. We drove 8 hours going, 8 hours coming back, for somebody just to get up there and the next day to quit the business. Most people would have quit their business because of somebody else quitting. But my vision was so strong, I couldn't quit. Because if you quit on your vision, you're not only quitting on yourself, you're quitting on the reason why you got started in this business. And you're quitting on everybody else who's depending on you to really make your vision a reality. Now, the training tip of the day is make sure, look for new ways to market. And one way I want to hit on today, a new way, is called the business card pickup. And the business card pickup is very simple. We always go places. We go to hair salons, barbershops, gas stations, admissions place. You always get business cards. Pick them up. Give the people a call. And those are some of the best people to contact when it comes to business like this. You know why? Because most people who have business cards are business owners, so they understand business. The word investment doesn't scare them off. The way the system is set up, they don't ask all the pyramid questions because they understand the way business is structured, period. And it's simple. When I call people off business cards, I just say, hey, this is Calvin Lunsford. How you doing? Or hey, can I speak to such and such? Cool. This is Calvin Lunsford. I actually picked up your card and let them know where you picked up their card at. I actually picked up your card at the barbershop. And the reason you want to tell them wherever you picked their card up is because it lets their guard down. It lets them know how you got their number to contact them. It's not just, you're not just some random person calling them anymore. They know how you were able to contact them. Cool. So, hey, I picked up your card at the barbershop. How you doing? I'm doing great, man. Perfect. By the looks of things on your card, you look very professional. It looks like you're doing some major things in this area. That's a compliment. You always want to compliment them. Perfect. All right, well, definitely, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm actually working on a project in the area, in whatever market you're in. If you're in New York, if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Miami, I'm actually working on a project in the Miami area, and we're actually looking for some movers and shakers. And it's a low front end investment, but a high end profit on the back end. And just throwing it out there, we're looking for some leaders like yourself, possible business owners, people who already understand business. We're just throwing it out there. If it didn't interfere with what you currently have going on in your lawn care business or whatever business they own, if it doesn't interfere with what you currently have going on in your lawn care business, and you can make some extra money in addition to whatever else you make, would you open and check out some information? That's it. That's it. It works every time. And some people, they're going to say no, but majority of people, they're going to want you to send them some information or either schedule a one-on-one meeting. And usually when it comes to business card pickup leads, I schedule a meeting, face-to-face meeting, because most people who understand business, they'd rather meet you face-to-face. And no matter where you meet them, you can invite them out to a weekly meeting, or you can invite them out, to Starbucks for Panera Bread. It works. Trust me. Sit down with them, show them the information. Boom. They make a decision. You have a new partner in your business. Now, that's pretty much it. It's 6:21. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the line for some question and answering. Hopefully, you got some value from this call. If you did receive some value from this call, definitely feel free to put it in the group me or, tag me on Facebook or anything and just let me know what you got out of this call today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the line for Q&A. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, press *6. All right. Do you have any questions or comments or concerns? Just press *6. All right, we got somebody in the queue. All right, Colin, how you doing?
What's going on, Carlos? Stephon, man. What's going on?
What's going on, Stephon? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. I just want to say thanks, man. That was some good tips, man, that you just gave. That was some real good tips.
Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you was able to find some value from this call, brother. And I see you doing some big things down there in Florida, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening, man. I'll talk to you in a few, brother.
All right, cool.
All right, we have a couple more people in the queue. Hold on one second. All right, caller, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Calvin. Thanks a lot. This is Sharia out of Atlanta. And thank you. I'm good. I'm so happy to get on this call, too. Your tip was awesome with the business cards. I got a stack of them, and I was wondering, okay, which approach? So I thank you so much, and I'll be tackling those cards, too. So thank you so much for the tip.
Yes, ma'am. They work. Trust me. I did it in my prior business. And the cool thing is, most people who you call, they're business owners. So, you know, I used to get so many spur of the moment meetings on the same day with people. You know, it's crazy. You'll find yourself being able to spark up meetings, and get guests out like it's nothing. So definitely, you know, one thing I always tell people it's two types of people in this industry. You know, it's people it's two types of people in this industry. It's type A person, they get the information, but they don't do nothing with it. It's type 2, they get the information and they take action and they win. So, you know, the information is put out there. Just make sure you take massive action on it because it works. Trust me.
Thank you.
All right. I look forward to seeing you this week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. All right, we got a couple more callers in the queue. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Ali out of Atlanta, Georgia. I appreciate the valuable information. Discouragement has definitely tried to come my way, but I appreciate the valuable information that you're giving on the call. My question is, when we're presenting, like maybe at Starbucks or out in public, are there any presentation materials that you recommend other than the video? Maybe we don't have like a phone or a tablet to show the video. We might want to show them some printouts or something, you know, compensation plan. Are there any materials that we can use when we're presenting to them and put, you know, like out in public?
Absolutely, man. And it's funny you asked that, man. I have a good friend who doesn't own a laptop. Check this out. I have a good friend. He doesn't own a laptop, but he just hit international executive by doing me. So I'm gonna show you how.
Okay.
In your back office, you know where they have the PowerPoint presentation.
Yes.
What he did was he printed it out, page by page. He went to Office Depot and he printed out the whole presentation. And he actually got him to put it in a binder form. And he learned the presentation. And what he does is, even to this day, he still hasn't bought a laptop because this has been working for him so well. And then what I can do is I have one in my bag. I'll take a picture of it and put it in a group me so you can see it, Ali. But he just goes around with his binder with the PowerPoint presentation printed out. He just goes through slide by slide, flipping pages, and it works.
Okay, that's very valuable information. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. It works, man. It works. Sometimes, to be honest, I have one with me, so sometimes, you know, if I can't get an internet connection or if my laptop is dead, I can just whip it out, you know, and trust me, it works, man. It works.
Awesome.
And I appreciate you getting on the call, brother. I'm so glad you got some value from it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, we have a couple more callers in the queue. Caller, can you hear me?
Hey, Calvin, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, Calvin, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. I have to give it up to you, man. You dropping a lot of money on the call. I really appreciate being on the call, and I really appreciate you, you know, giving us all the info. You know, it's definitely going to take us further in our business. And I also can relate to the fact that you were talking about, you know, you got to have a vision. And me coming from where I came from, you know, from a little island, so Haiti, you know, before I even come to the United States, man, I have a vision. My vision was, you know, once I come here to, you know, help, you know, my mom and my dad, and then now I have a family now, you know, my wife becomes even bigger because, you know, I'm still trying to find a way to inside my mom and put my son and my daughter into, you know, by when you were talking about that, I definitely could relate, and that's one of the reasons why I got this business. And not only, it's a great company, but, the movement and the leaders that we have, that's, available to us, it's tremendous, and I really appreciate, the call, and just keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. It's a great call, man. I'm glad I got on it.
Yes, sir. Well, man, I appreciate you even getting on the call, taking time out your busy schedule, Ralph. And I appreciate everything, all the contributions you bring to the organization, man. And just your story alone touches me when I think about it, man. With you losing your sister and an earthquake, man, and you being a strong individual, brother. And man, we gonna take over Haiti, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, if anybody on this call, I don't know where you come from. I mean, everybody has a story. If your story is strong enough, you'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. Because, if you really care about the people in your life and you done got some information that you know for a fact it's going to take you far, now, it's all in your head now. It's up to you. You can't sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? You can just sleep on it and wake up and say it didn't work. All you gotta ask, you gotta ask yourself, did I really give it 100% to make it work? Do I wake up every day and do everything that my leader tells me to do? Do I make the phone call? Am I working on my list? So it's a lot of stuff that we gotta come to realize that we have a gold mine in our hands, and it's time for us to take action. And one of the things that's really pushing is the fact that, like you said, like I always talk about, every time I present myself, that one of the things that's pushing me is the fact that I want to put myself in a position where I could go back to Haiti and build a foundation, under my sister and so I could help the kids. And I'm definitely going to take you to that spot, So I really appreciate all the nuggets that you've been dropping, my brother. So keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that, man. All right, we have one more caller in the queue. Hello, caller. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
It's Ludi from McDonough. I just want to take the time out. How are you?
I'm blessed.
That's great. That's great. I just want to take the time out to thank you once again. Your tip was awesome. Amazing like always. Most people don't know that you're on your way to a travel party in Macon, and for you to take the time out to do this for each and every one of us is a blessing. You can't ask for better leadership than that. It takes a lot to do these calls every day, and you sacrifice and you find your way to present the material to help each and every one of us, and I want to thank you for that. And I want everybody to know, what kind of leader you are, an awesome leader. And what people need to realize is trying to help us get to the next level. And we're helping each and every one of us, helping each other. So take that into consideration. We have great leaders. They're giving us materials to help us grow and, and get far. Take advantage of it. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Sacrifice, it takes sacrifice. And that's what you do. And I appreciate you for it.
Man, I appreciate you being able to hop on the call, Ludi, and I appreciate that coming from you. It means a lot, seriously. It means a lot, man, because I want to see my people get what they signed up for. I want to see my people really see the benefits of this industry. And trust me, this industry has changed so many lives, and it's a lot of people who get in and give up, and they give the industry a bad name. But, man, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for everything you do for the organization. And I cannot wait to announce you as being one of the next international executives in this amazing opportunity.
Thank you, my brother. It's been a pleasure. It's a pleasure working with each and every one of you guys. And like I said, everybody, we have the leadership. We just got to do our part. If you're coachable, there's no way you can't succeed in this company. There's no way you can't touch other people's lives and help other people because we have the right product. We have the leadership. There's no way you can't succeed. If you don't succeed, it's because you gave up. You didn't give it your all, your 100%. Because there's no way you can fail doing this. If you're, like Ralph said, if your why is strong enough, you will do what it takes to get to where you need to get to.
Absolutely.
And we have the help. So there's no excuses.
Absolutely. Well, definitely, we're coming up. We just passed that 6:30 mark. And I think everybody's again on this call. I can't wait to get back on here with you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Hopefully everybody got some value from this call. If you did, just shout it out on Facebook or put it in the group me, whatever you got back from the call. It'd be very appreciated. And, man, everybody have a great evening. Always remember, the sky's not the limit. It's just a starting point. I love everybody. Have a great evening in business. If you need me, give me a call or shoot me a text message. Everybody have a great evening. Peace.